Joining me now live on News Central now is Azeez Lawal, Managing Director, TrustBanc Asset Management Limited. It's so good to have you, Azeez. Join us on another Monday.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Good morning. So, Azeez, at the close of trading last week, the all-share index appreciated by 2 basis points. What influenced the positive close?
Yeah, thank you. I mean, so what we saw last week was largely quiet. Yeah. What we saw also on Friday was basically bargain hunters and profit takers. I mean, having a kind of short tug of war in the midst of the quietness in that context. So, I mean, very few stocks moved to push the market to a gain. We can only hope that is repeated today. Not much happened in the market, really. Not much happened. Thank you.
Okay, not much happening. But Nigeria paid $300 million to its bondholders last week. What was the immediate impact in the market?
Yeah, for the $300 million redemption of diaspora bond. I mean, typically when you meet your bond obligation at maturity, what it does is that it gives the market confidence that I can meet your maturing obligations. In context here, we can look at the case of Russia. I mean, the international market is running around now just because Russia defaulted and they did not meet their obligation in terms of the maturing bonds. So basically, I mean, across market in Nigeria last week, there was no immediate impact, but typically it gives more than an immediate impact. It gives a longer term impact in terms of confidence of the international capital market. The fact that a country can meet their maturing obligations.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Azeez. We see so much impact of this Russia-Ukraine crisis among businesses affecting the economy on the continent. Now, what are your expectations for the equity and fixed income markets this week?
Yeah, so I'll start with the fixed income market. Typically, what drives the activities in the fixed income market is liquidity in the system. By liquidity in the system basically means buoyant liquidity. But what we've seen in the last 9-10 days in terms of liquidity is that the system has consistently closed in deficit. It closed well over 300 billion deficits on Friday, and that's not good for the financial system. Typically, what that causes is that, I mean, you now have fixed income traders selling off to cover their liquidity needs for bonds and treasury bills. So we believe that will persist this week, even though fact disbursement of around 326 billion is coming into the system. But that will only be a temporary respite for the market. So for fixed income market, we believe that this week will still be bearish. For equity market, what we foresee a mixed mixed sentiment, just like we saw on Friday, where bargain hunters and profit takers were struggling to have an edge over one another in the market. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Azeez Lawal. Mixed sentiments, a bit bearish, but we are hopeful for this week. Thank you so much, Azeez Lawal.
Yeah, thank you for having me.